April is Oral Cancer Awareness Month, and it may not get as much awareness as skin, breast, and other types of cancers, but that doesn't make it any less important. Dr. Dustin Haller from Great Expressions Dental joins us now with more. Thanks for joining us again.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me back, Andy. It's so nice to see you.
So let's talk about oral cancers.
Absolutely.
It's not something we discuss very often, and why?
I'm not really sure why we don't discuss it, but it's a critical point and factor that we really need to address. You know, 7,500 Americans die each year from oral cancers.
The dentist is your first line of defense, correct?
Yep, absolutely.
Does every dentist check for oral cancer?
Unfortunately not. And it's something that really needs to be, because the detection and the early, noticing of oral cancers is really what helps the patients with long-term survival.
So at Great Expressions, if I came in for a dental exam or a cleaning, would you check me for oral cancer?
Every single time, Andy. Every time we see a patient, we do an oral cancer screening, and this is a visual exam, and we also offer a more in-depth examination to detect early oral cancers.
Why are people so afraid to go to the dentist? They need to go.
There's fear, there's phobia, there's a lot of the unknown. So we try to make everyone comfortable, and at Great Expressions Dental Centers, we do an oral cancer screening on every single patient, a visual exam, and then we also offer a more in-depth examination to diagnose early oral cancers.
Being such a prevalent cancer, what can we do to prevent it, and what can we do to look for it?
I mean, unfortunately, everybody's at risk, and there's not a ton that we can do. Chewing tobaccos, cigarettes, avoiding things like that, including alcohol, can definitely lower our risk. But the only way to do it is to get into the office and have an examination by a dentist and have an oral cancer screening. We do them annually.
So most people get an annual checkup or a biannual checkup.
Sure.
And that's not just to get your teeth sparkly and clean. That's to do what you're saying, to have all these screenings done.
Absolutely.
So if you're avoiding going to the dentist just because you don't want the cleanings and all that, I would recommend that you do go, because Dr. Haller's a great guy, and
Thank you.
It could save your life. I mean, we're not just talking vanity here, we're talking life-saving.
Absolutely.
Wonderful. So I hope more people come to see you and get your screening.
Great.
Great Expressions Dental has 16 locations throughout Miami-Dade and Broward. Go to greatexpressions.com or call 1-888-SMILE-80.